Liverpool owners recall Jürgen Klopp after Arne Slot's poor run of results. In one of the most shocking developments of the Premier League season, Liverpool's owners, Fenway Sports Group, FSG, have reportedly decided to bring back Jürgen Klopp to Anfield, not as head coach, but as a senior member of the club's coaching staff. Following a disastrous spell under current manager Arne Slot, who has lost 3 consecutive matches, including 2 in the Premier League and 1 in the Champions League. The news has sent waves of emotion through Liverpool supporters around the world. Klopp, who stepped down at the end of last season after nearly 9 unforgettable years in charge, could now make a sensational return in a mentoring and advisory capacity. A move aimed at rescuing the club's form and stabilizing the dressing room. A shocking twist in Liverpool's season. Arne Slot's appointment earlier this year was met with cautious optimism. The Dutchman had built an impressive reputation at Feyenoord, known for his tactical intelligence and his ability to develop young players. Liverpool's owners saw him as a fresh mind who could continue the legacy of success that Klopp had built. A man capable of balancing attacking football with modern data-driven methods. However, things have quickly spiraled out of control. Despite a promising start, Slot's Liverpool have suffered 3 consecutive defeats, exposing glaring weaknesses in both defense and attack. 2 losses in the Premier League have already put the club's top 4 ambitions in danger, while a defeat in the Champions League has placed their European campaign under serious threat. Inside the club, the mood has shifted from optimism to frustration. Several senior figures have privately admitted that the team looks lost and uninspired, and that the chemistry that once defined Klopp's Liverpool has vanished. Owners losing confidence in Slot. Reports from within FSG's leadership circles suggest that the ownership group, led by John W. Henry, has been alarmed by recent results and performances. While the board initially backed Slot to bring his own identity, they are now said to be questioning whether he fully understands what makes Liverpool unique. The emotion, intensity, and unity that Klopp instilled so deeply. According to insiders, discussions have been ongoing for weeks, but the recent defeats accelerated the decision-making process. A senior source was quoted as saying, "Liverpool cannot afford to lose its soul. Klopp represents everything this club stands for: energy, emotion, and fight. The owners believe his presence can help restore order and confidence." This internal push has led to the extraordinary plan of recalling Klopp to join the coaching staff, not to replace Slot immediately, but to work alongside him as a senior mentor. Klopp's legendary legacy. Jürgen Klopp's return, even in an advisory role, would be monumental. His name is written into Liverpool's history books in golden letters. During his time at the club, Klopp transformed Liverpool from a struggling giant into a world-class machine. He guided the Reds to 6 major trophies, including the UEFA Champions League, 2019, the Premier League, 2020, their first in 30 years, the FA Cup, League Cup, and FIFA Club World Cup, plus multiple deep runs in Europe and countless iconic nights at Anfield. Beyond the trophies, Klopp restored belief to the fan base. His charisma, honesty, and passion created an unbreakable bond between players and supporters. The phrase, "You'll never walk alone," once again carried meaning, and Anfield became one of the most feared stadiums in Europe. It is this emotional connection, and Klopp's deep understanding of the club's culture, that Liverpool's owners now hope can help guide Arne Slot out of crisis. Slot's struggles. While Slot was brought in to modernize Liverpool tactically, he has found it difficult to implement his ideas in the Premier League. His system, based on high pressing and quick transitions, has looked disorganized and exposed at the back. The team's defensive line has been shaky, the midfield lacks structure, and attacking combinations, once Liverpool's strength, have become inconsistent. Even top players like Mohamed Salah and Dominik Szoboszlai have appeared frustrated with the team's lack of identity. The 3 straight defeats have damaged confidence inside the dressing room. Sources claim that some players are beginning to question the manager's communication style and tactical instructions. While Slot maintains professionalism and humility, the pressure is growing fast. Why Klopp's return makes sense. Bringing Klopp back, even temporarily, would serve multiple purposes. Firstly, it would boost morale among players who idolize him. Secondly, it would help Slot learn how to navigate the enormous expectations that come with leading Liverpool. And thirdly, it would reassure fans that the club's leadership remains ambitious and proactive. Klopp knows Liverpool better than anyone, its traditions, its fans, and the psychological demands of English football. His presence could help restore discipline, team spirit, and tactical clarity at a time when all three seem to be fading. One source close to the club summarized it perfectly. Slot has ideas, but Klopp has identity. Combining the two could be Liverpool's way out of this storm. Fans react with passion and joy. The reaction among supporters has been overwhelmingly emotional. Thousands of Liverpool fans have taken to social media expressing excitement and relief at the news of Klopp's potential return. Hashtags like #WelcomeBackKlopp and #YNWAKlopp have already started trending on X, formerly Twitter. Many fans believe Klopp's return could reawaken the fighting spirit that once made Liverpool unbeatable. Others hope his mentorship will give Slot the confidence and knowledge he needs to adapt to the Premier League's brutal demands. However, a small section of fans has expressed caution, warning that having both Klopp and Slot together could create confusion or undermine authority. Yet, most supporters simply want their beloved team back to winning ways. And if Klopp's return can make that happen, they welcome it with open arms. Klopp's response. For now, Jürgen Klopp himself has not made an official statement. Since leaving Anfield, he has spent his time with family, enjoying a rare break from football. Friends close to him say he remains emotionally connected to Liverpool and regularly watches their matches. According to sources in Germany, Klopp was surprised but touched by the idea of returning in a mentorship role. He reportedly told close friends that he would never say no if it meant helping Liverpool through a difficult moment. This attitude has only strengthened the belief within FSG that Klopp's comeback, even if symbolic, could bring much-needed stability and motivation. What it means for Arne Slot. For Slot, the situation is delicate. Accepting Klopp as part of his staff could be seen as a lifeline or as a threat to his authority. The Dutchman has always been respectful of Liverpool's traditions, but he now faces the biggest test of his career. If he can work alongside Klopp and learn from him, Slot could emerge stronger and more prepared for the demands of English football. But if results fail to improve, Klopp's shadow could easily grow larger, leading to inevitable calls for him to retake full control. Insiders suggest FSG still believes Slot can succeed, but only if he accepts help and allows Liverpool's culture to guide him, rather than trying to rebuild it from scratch. An emotional return on the horizon. If confirmed, Klopp's return would be one of the most emotional comebacks in football history. Fans would once again see the man who rebuilt their club, not as the fiery touchline leader, but as a wise mentor helping his successor through a difficult chapter. Liverpool's owners hope this arrangement will balance the future and the past. Slot representing the next generation of leadership, and Klopp embodying the club's timeless spirit. Conclusion. Liverpool's decision to recall Jürgen Klopp after 3 painful defeats marks a defining moment for the club. It is a statement that mediocrity will not be tolerated, and that the club's winning culture must be protected at all costs. For Arne Slot, it is both a warning and an opportunity. He remains head coach, but now the eyes of Liverpool's greatest modern manager may soon be watching over his shoulder. Klopp's consistency, charisma, and deep understanding of the club could once again prove vital in guiding Liverpool back to its best. And for the fans, the idea of hearing Klopp's voice echo through the corridors of Anfield once more brings hope, nostalgia, and belief. 3 things that Liverpool desperately need right now. As one fan put it outside Anfield after the news broke, "If Klopp is back, then hope is back. And when hope returns to Liverpool, anything is possible."